bridges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Georgia's offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that.
Oh, what a move to get open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game, you know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Hilltoppers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches to try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. The kick is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Humphreys. Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle, it's Humphreys. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Flowers. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Rushes on him. That's caught. It's Flowers. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And those 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his legs, it's Blair. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the run.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pulls it in. It's Bolden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. hustling ahead on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Hunt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the single back.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Myers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quickly to the tight end. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the... into the end zone unimpeded. Except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Running the red zone. It's Frazier. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 6 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On the run, it's Frazier. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. A first down run on the doorstep. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
To the ground with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off for this offense. Going to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Looking to the end zone.
Throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Myers. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Got it set up on the outside. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. They'll immediately call timeout. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Blair. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got a man, it's Myers. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, and you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got some room to run. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. USF is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over the Bloopers. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Blair. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Oh, he's got some space. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Frazier. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And how about off the big strike down the field. I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to